What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Box Attack. I'm Dom, and today we are getting into some new dolls that I have been really excited about. I'm talking about Series 3 of Rainbow High, and they won't even all fit on the table because there are literally so many here. Here's 3 of them. There are 6 in total that we are going to open up and take a look at here. Also, before I forget to mention, if you want to see more content like this, I'm actually going to start doing a lot more dolls and different toys and stuff over on a new channel that I started called Mini Toy Adventures, and I'll leave that linked down below for you if you want to check that out. Subscribe over there. I appreciate any of the support from you guys. That'd be awesome. So go ahead and check it out if you want to see more content like this regularly. I'm going to be doing a lot more of it on that channel and just sprinkling some things here or there over here on Box Attack. So without further delay, let's get started. All right, so first up, like I said, we have Vanda. I hope that I am pronouncing that right, but she looks really cool. I really dig her hair colors, and of course we have the second outfit option here as well on the side, which we'll take a look at in a little bit. I'm not going to put them in their second looks in this video because I just think that that's it's kind of a lot right now, but I am going to show you each of these individually. And on the back here, you can see that we just have the new 6 dolls in this series right here across the back. And we have a little write-up here at the bottom, which you can pause and read if you would like to. But that being said, this is Emmy. Next up, we have Cheryl Meyer. Let's go ahead and put her to the side. Then we have Daria Rosalind. Then we have Daphne Minton, which is probably one of the cooler colors out of this whole wave, I think. And then we have Georgia Bloom. Georgia Bloom looks really cool. And then finally, there's so many of these, I didn't even have room to fit them all on this little table that I use. Finally, we have Gabriella Outfit. And I know I just showed you all of them in box, but I'm gonna open them up and then we'll take a look at each of them individually. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and spare you some time, and then we'll get into it. All right, so first up here, we have Georgia Bloom, and I gotta say, she probably has the best makeup and overall best hair out of the bunch. I like these soft curls. There's no product in their hair. There's only product in actually one of the dolls, which is great because they usually, totally overload them. She has some clips in her hair which say rainbow and sparkle and love and rainbow. And then she has this little peach spaghetti strap top with some jeans right here and a sweater that actually looks pretty nice. So overall, I mean, she's pretty good. I like her shoes as well. She's got like these kind of like jelly bottoms here. And then she has a second outfit here, which I'm not gonna take out of the box, but you can see it right there. We got a purse and everything. I'm just not gonna go put it on right now because we ain't got that kind of time. So this is Georgia Bloom, and I do have some notes to add about the rooting of basically all of the dolls here. It's all kind of poor. Some are worse than others. Georgia is not that bad. It's usually just like right here in the back of the head. You can see if I move her hair out of the way, you can see how nasty it gets back there, but not a big deal. Let's move on to the next one here, which we have Daphne Minton, and this is probably one of my favorite color schemes out of the whole set here. Daphne Minton just looks really nice with the teal and the gold, and her hair is just very full. She has the same rooting as the other dolls, which is not the greatest right in this back area, but her hair is so full because of how it's just like crimped or whatever that it really hides it like super well. So you don't actually experience that issue with Daphne's hair as you do with some of the other ones. I really like this color scheme though. I think that this dress is pretty fly, and this jacket right here though is awesome. And then she has a shirt underneath there. that has a little Rainbow High logo at the bottom, but overall I really dig the jacket here. It's actually pretty fantastic. Of course, we do have a second outfit for Daphne here as well. These jeans are absolute fire with the patchwork going on them, and this jacket right here is pretty awesome. And then we have another pair of heels as well. I wish she came with something other than just 2 pairs of heels, maybe some sneakers to go with those jeans. That would have been cool, but I think she looks great. I love the little freckles here. She has one of the more unique face-ups compared to some of the other dolls in this series here, but she just looks absolutely stunning in my opinion. I think that this one is very well done. Like I said, the hair is nice and full, so you don't get those visible rooting issues because the scalp is color matched perfectly to the hair, and the hair is just so full that it really takes away from any noticing of any rooting problems in the back, which, like I said, they're all plagued with the same rooting issues. But let me go ahead and move on to the next one. We'll get into some better examples of that. All right, so next up here, we have probably the worst example of the rooting situation here. This is Daria Rosalind, and if you look at the back of her, she's got just like obvious bald spots going on back here, and they're all rooted exactly the same. The problem is that for the other dolls, the scalp is color matched like to the T with the hair, but since Daria's skin tone is a little bit darker and her hair is different colors, you just don't get that solid color matching, and so therefore you can see, like, look at how easily it is to just expose that back area. Now, Daria is also the only one with product in her hair. Now, she only has product up here at the top, and then also in her little bangs right here. Now, this one is fine, this curl, but this one turned out a little janky. I need to like fix all of this hair that's going on here. This one turned out a little janky, so I'm gonna have to just fix that curl. You can easily fix it with some water and a little curler, just like put it together like that, spritz it, and you know, you can wet it down and get it recurled again. I like her hair and I like her color, but I hate these rooting problems. Like, can't you just put more hair in it? I get it, they want it to be more full in the front and in the back, so they skip out on the middle here because the front hair will cover that. But I just think that it's kind of a lazy approach in my opinion. But I do love her like jacket here. It's like a two-tone jean jacket with roses all over it. It also has roses on the back here. If you can see, look at how cool that looks. And then of course her like metallic pink dress here, and these giant like stompers, these giant boots right here look absolutely cool with roses all over them and everything. She's just a really cool look right here, and I think that, in my opinion, Series 3 has some of the better fashion fits that we've seen out of the Rainbow High lineup. But she also does have another outfit that comes with a purse as well. I wish we could get more purses with the Rainbow High dolls instead of just one-offs here and there. This is a nice looking two-piece outfit right here with the pinstripes and the roses all over it. And then we do have a pair of heels down here at the bottom, which she can be put in. So that is Daria. And okay, well, next we're gonna talk about my favorite doll, which is Emmy. And I really dig Emmy's look. I mean, this is just like, in my opinion, this is one of the cooler ones. I really dig the colors on it anyway. I think that it's kind of weird that there's a purse literally embroidered to the shirt. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or if they're just trying to make it look like she has a purse when she really doesn't. But it's embroidered on there, so it's kind of like weird in my opinion. I just don't understand why you wouldn't give her that actual purse instead of embroider it, unless it's the style and it's supposed to be cool like that with the embroidery on the sweatshirt here. But it is a cool shirt, and her skirt's cool. These boots are freaking awesome. Like, look at these long Rainbow High boots. Those are really cool. And her hair is just great. And her hair does a little bit of a better job at covering those areas. Like I said, it's present on all of them. The rooting is just, it's leaves something to be desired. I do like how she's got this kind of Farrah Fawcett thing going on in the front of her hair, and overall, I mean, I think that she is probably one of my favorite out of the series so far. So here's the first piece to Emmy's extra outfit here. We have a hoodie with an undershirt and a black skirt. This undershirt is separate, actually. It's not like tied into the sleeves, so you can put that on separately. I think it like cuts off right above the belly button. And then of course we have these shoes. Now these shoes are very similar to what came with Jet Dawson, as they have this ribbon that kind of wraps around the legs. And it does have a pair of socks in here as well, but I'm probably not going to mess with these shoes because it just seems like a pain in the butt for me, and I'm a perfectionist in some ways, so I'll just spend hours just trying to get the shoes on there perfect. So I probably won't mess with these, but either way, I think that this is one of my favorites out of Series 3 here. And then, of course, we have another one of my favorites, Cheryl Meyer. Now this, there are two versions of Sheryl. One of them has lighter lip liner and one has darker. I personally prefer the lighter one, but this is the darker variant. I love this yellow plaid outfit that she's wearing. Honestly, it just gives me like super like Clueless vibes for some reason. She's got like pearl earrings with these little Rainbow High logos up at the top. And I love the stockings as well as the kind of like I don't know, off yellow heels here, the light yellow heels. Now her hair is not too bad either. She does have some curls going on the side right here, on each side, which aren't the most perfect ones, but they kind of work. Like it's kind of got a messy curly look, which actually, you know, I think it works really well with this whole outfit right here. She does have a lot of flyaways on this one, and of course, as I've been mentioning, she does have the rooting thing, but her rooting is much harder to see, as you can tell. It's much less visible because the scalp is painted to be color matched with the hair, and that just makes all the difference. Of course, we do have Cheryl's second outfit here, which is this like yellow flowery black and white dress here, the skirt, and then this like kind of sheer blouse with a sweater at the top. It looks really nice. And then these shoes right here look pretty cool as well. And they are heels. So she also comes with two sets of heels. One thing I didn't note about the heels though is they have little pearl balls at the bottom as well, which I think is pretty cute. And I love these buttons, and the belt buckle just looks really freaking nice in my opinion. All around, I think Sheryl is a great doll. But one of the last ones that we have to look at, and probably my second favorite in the line, I would say, is definitely this beauty right here, Gabriella Outfit. She just looks great. This is like, I mean, she's got like Christmas winter vibes like all over with the blue and silver, and she just looks pretty excellent. I love her makeup too with the glitter for the eyeshadow right there, and then also her hair is just a really nice metallic-y blue color. She does have a couple of hair clips in here that are just like kind of these safety pin looking things, and she has this kind of dangly thing on her dress that says rainbow with charms and beads, and you can actually unbuckle it. There's a little buckle back here that's really hard to see. It's under her shirt right there. You can unbuckle this whole thing and take it off and put it on somebody else if you wanted to. She also does have boots here as well, which have kind of like a I don't know, like a snakeskin vibe to them, and they're actually like, look at how they're worn, like she's been wearing them for a while. They have little lighter spots in a few places where the leg would naturally crease from walking. I just think it's a really nice detail to put on there, and I think that Gabriella is a very good looking doll. Again, the rooting on here is much harder to tell that it's terrible because of the perfect color matching between the scalp and the hair, but as you can see, if you dig, you can see it. It's just much harder to tell when the hair's like a little messy, you know what I mean? That's the main problem. Not that anybody's gonna be taking photos of these from the back or anything like that, but it's something worth noting. And of course, Gabriella's second outfit here, which is an awesome like snake skin like leather jacket with a belt and a belt buckle on it, and then this blue metallic skirt, as well as these very awesome rainbow high heels. I think that this is a really good look right here. I'm probably gonna put her in this look versus the one that she has currently. Probably put her in this look, or maybe leave the skirt and just put her in the jacket I don't know. I'm undecided yet, but I do love that all of these have their ball joints for their heads, but I'm kind of disappointed that none of them have the swivel for the waist like we saw with Jet Dawson. It just doesn't make sense why you wouldn't include that when you've already given us a doll that has that same waist movement right there. I just don't understand that. But hey, thankfully we have ball joints in the head, which should have been there from the get-go, but now we have it so we can tilt the doll's head sideways if we want to for, you know, it's just silly that they're omitting these things, and then they're re-releasing old dolls with ball joints in the head, and it's like, y'all should have, you need to get on top of things. Y'all guys should have had this from the get-go, you know? And that's how I just feel about that. But I do love her. She looks very fantastic in my opinion. And I mean, all of these are great. Let's go ahead and get everybody close together. And I wanna know which one of these girls is your favorite. Did you pick up one of them? Did you pick up all of them? Are you a completionist like me and you need to just get all of the things? Because I actually hate myself. That's one of the characteristics I hate about myself is once I get started on something, it's just all or nothing. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And a huge shout out to everyone over on Patreon. I send them stuff out of my collection every single month. So if you want to join up with that or join my Facebook group where we discuss all things collectibles, hit that link down below beneath that like button for either of those things. I really appreciate all the support, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, this has been Box Attack. I'm Dom, and we'll catch you later.